Hello and welcome to our journey through the Netherlands. Today, we're going to explore 20 amazing places in this beautiful country. We will count them down from number 20 all the way to number 1. The Netherlands is full of wonderful surprises. From pretty canals to magical gardens and cool cities. Get ready to discover what makes this country so special. Let's start our adventure together. Number 20. The village of Giethoorn. Giethoorn is a very special village in the Netherlands. In this village, people do not use cars or buses to get around. Instead, they travel by small boats on peaceful canals. The village is filled with winding waterways that connect pretty houses and lovely gardens. Because of its many canals, Giethoorn is often called the Venice of the North. This nickname shows that the village has a magical charm, much like the famous city of Venice. The houses in Giethoorn are unique and full of history. Many of them have thatched roofs and wooden walls that match the natural surroundings. Instead of noisy roads, the gentle sound of water and the soft rustle of leaves create a calm atmosphere. Visitors love to take boat rides and feel as if they are floating through a dream. When you glide along the clear canals, you can see reflections of bright blue skies, green trees, and colorful flowers along the banks. Every part of Giethoorn tells a quiet story of a simpler time. The people here live slowly and happily, keeping old traditions alive. They greet visitors with warm smiles and friendly waves as boats pass by. Spending time in Giethoorn feels like stepping back into the past, where life moves gently and nature is celebrated every day. This peaceful village teaches us that simple living can be very beautiful. It reminds us to slow down, enjoy quiet moments, and appreciate the wonders of nature. Let us celebrate Giethoorn, a unique place where life flows along the canals, and every day brings a little bit of magic. In Giethoorn, every boat ride feels like a journey into a fairy tale, where each ripple in the water holds secrets of the past and dreams for the future. Always cherish. Number 19. The Delta Works. The Delta Works are a very important group of structures in the Netherlands. They were built to keep the sea from flooding the land. You see, much of the Netherlands is very low, and the sea can sometimes try to flow in and cover the land. To stop this, engineers built special walls, dams, and barriers that work together to protect the country. The Delta Works are like a giant shield. They block the sea during strong storms and high tides, so that the water does not come in and damage the cities, farms, and homes. When the weather is calm, the water can move safely around the barriers. This clever system helps the people of the Netherlands live safely near the water. Building the Delta Works was not easy. It took many years of hard work and smart planning by brave and talented engineers. They used strong materials and new ideas to make sure the structures could stand up to the strongest waves. Because of their amazing design and the way they protect so many people, the Delta Works are considered one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. The Delta Works are not only a great example of engineering, but they also show us how people can solve big problems with teamwork and determination. The Dutch have learned to live with water by creating these special structures. Every time a storm comes, the Delta Works quietly do their job, keeping everyone safe and dry. So, when you hear about the Delta Works, remember that it is a symbol of strength and hope. It reminds us that even the biggest challenges, like the sea trying to take over the land, can be met with courage and clever ideas. The Delta Works are a true wonder that protects the Netherlands every day, and they show us how powerful human creativity can be. Number 18. The Wadden Sea. Welcome to the Wadden Sea, a very special and magical coastal area in the Netherlands. The Wadden Sea is unique because it has large mudflats and many winding tidal channels. When the tide goes out, the seafloor appears and you can see soft mud and patches of sand where water slowly pulls away. This changing scene is like nature, painting a different picture every day. The Wadden Sea is not only beautiful, but it is also very important for many creatures. Many birds come to this area to rest and look for food. They fly above the mudflats, dipping down to search the soft ground for small creatures to eat. You might see different types of birds, each adding a lively touch to this peaceful place. In addition to the birds, the Wadden Sea is home to seals. These playful animals can be seen swimming near the shore or resting on the exposed mudflats during low tide. Their presence reminds us of the importance of keeping nature safe for all living things. This amazing area has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This title means that the Wadden Sea is important not just to the Netherlands, but to the entire world. It shows us that nature can be both powerful and gentle at the same time. The Wadden Sea teaches us about the balance between land and water, and it shows us how living things depend on these natural changes to survive. Imagine walking along the edge of the water on a calm day, listening to the gentle splash of the tide, and watching birds soar high in the sky while seals play nearby. The Wadden Sea is a true wonder, a place where nature and life meet in a peaceful dance that changes with every tide. Number 17. The City of Utrecht. Welcome to Utrecht, one of the most charming cities in the Netherlands. Utrecht is a place where old meets new, and every street tells a story. This city is famous for its beautiful canals that gently wind through town, lined with cozy cafes and little shops. The calm water reflects the lovely buildings and the clear sky, creating a picture that feels almost like a painting. At the heart of Utrecht stands the famous Dom Tower. This tall tower has watched over the city for many, many years. It is the highest church tower in the Netherlands and is a symbol of Utrecht's long and rich history. When you look at the Dom Tower, you see not just a building, but a beacon of the past that also brings light to the present. Many people climb the tower to see the wonderful view from the top. From up high, you can see the twisting canals, the rooftops of old houses, and even the busy streets filled with people. It feels like you are looking at the whole city from a magical point of view. As you wander around Utrecht, you will notice that every corner has a story. The historic buildings along the canals remind us of the city's old days when merchants and artists filled its streets. Yet, Utrecht is also a modern and lively place. where new ideas mix with ancient traditions. The blend of old architecture and lively modern life makes Utrecht a very special city. Utrecht invites you to enjoy its peaceful canals, learn about its long history, and feel the warm welcome of its people. This city, with its gentle flow of water and towering dome tower, shows us how history and beauty can live side by side in perfect harmony. Number 16. The Windmills of Kinderdijk. Welcome to Kinderdijk, one of the most amazing places in the Netherlands. Here, you will see 19 old windmills lined up neatly along peaceful canals. These windmills are not just pretty to look at. They were built a long time ago to help manage the water in this low-lying country. The Netherlands is a place where water is very important. Because much of the land is near sea level, people had to find smart ways to control the water so that it would not flood the fields and towns. The windmills of Kinderdijk were made to lift water from the low areas and move it to higher levels. This clever system helped keep the land dry and safe. When you see these windmills turning slowly in the breeze, imagine the hard work and brilliant ideas that went into making them work. Walking or riding a boat by the canals in Kinderdijk feels like stepping into a storybook. The windmills stand together like a team, each one doing its part to protect the land. Their tall, graceful forms against the bright blue sky and sparkling water create a picture that is both peaceful and full of history. The soft sound of the wind turning the blades and the gentle movement of the water make you feel calm and relaxed. Today, the windmills of Kinderdijk are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This means that people all around the world know how special they are. They remind us that with creativity, teamwork, and determination, we can overcome big challenges. The windmills are a symbol of the Dutch spirit and their deep connection with nature. Enjoy this wonderful sight and let it inspire you to appreciate both history and the beauty of nature. Number 15. The Keukenhof Gardens. Welcome to the beautiful Keukenhof Gardens. This amazing garden is one of the most famous places in the Netherlands. Every spring, the garden comes alive with color as millions of flowers bloom everywhere. Imagine a place where rows and rows of tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, and many more flowers create a giant rainbow on Earth. That is what you will see at Keukenhof. As you walk along the smooth paths, you will see flowers of all different colors and sizes: bright red, sunny yellow, soft pink, deep purple, and many other colors mixed together to create a picture that looks like a masterpiece. The garden is very big, and each part has its own special charm. Even if you have never seen so many flowers in one place, the beauty of Keukenhof will make you smile and feel peaceful. People from all over the world visit Keukenhof every spring. They come to enjoy the wonderful display of nature's art. Besides tulips, the garden is filled with other lovely flowers like roses, lilies, and orchids. Each flower blooms in its own time, and together they make a beautiful story of nature. The Keukenhof Gardens remind us how wonderful nature can be. They teach us to slow down and enjoy the small details around us. In this garden, every petal, every color, and every scent is a reminder of the beauty of life. It is a place where you can feel happy and calm, and where the magic of nature shows itself in the simplest ways. So, let us celebrate the Keukenhof Gardens, a true treasure of the Netherlands, where nature paints a picture full of life and color every single spring. Number 14. The Van Gogh Museum. Welcome to the Van Gogh Museum, located in the heart of Amsterdam. This museum is a very special place because it holds the largest collection of paintings and drawings by Vincent van Gogh, one of the most famous artists ever. Vincent van Gogh is known for his bright colors and unique brushstrokes that make his art come alive. Inside the museum, you can see many of his well-known works. Imagine walking into a room filled with sunflowers that seem to glow, or a night sky swirling with stars that feel as if they might start dancing. Each painting tells a little story about Vincent's thoughts and feelings. Even though his life was not always easy, his art shows his love for nature and his deep emotions. As you wander through the halls, you will notice that the museum is arranged like a journey through time. In one room, you might see a painting of a peaceful countryside, while in another, you might find sketches and drawings that show how Vincent planned his grand works. These drawings help us understand how much care and thought he put into each piece of art. The museum is more than just a place to look at paintings. It is a place to learn about Vincent van Gogh's life, his struggles, and his amazing talent. His art teaches us that beauty can be found in even the smallest details of life. The bright colors and lively images remind us to see the world with wonder, no matter what challenges we face. So, step into the Van Gogh Museum and let your eyes and heart enjoy a journey through the colorful world of Vincent van Gogh. Let his art fill you with inspiration and show you that creativity can shine even in the darkest times. Number 13. The Anne Frank House. Welcome to the Anne Frank House in Amsterdam. This is a very important place where a brave young girl named Anne Frank wrote her famous diary while hiding during World War II. Long ago, when the world was at war, Anne and her family had to live in secret to stay safe. In this museum, you can learn about her life and the difficult times she and many others faced. When you enter the Anne Frank House, you step into a quiet and thoughtful space. The rooms are small and simple, but they tell a big story about courage and hope. This house was once a secret hiding place, hidden behind a normal part of a building. Anne, her family, and others lived here in silence, away from danger, and she wrote her diary every day to share her feelings and dreams. As you walk through the museum, you see the very space where Anne spent her days writing. You can also see pictures, personal items, and messages that help tell her story. The The museum does not just show old things. It teaches us about a time when many people had to be very brave. It reminds us that even when life is hard, hope can shine through. The Anne Frank House is a place for learning and remembering. It teaches us the importance of understanding history and the value of freedom. Anne's diary shows us that every voice matters, and that even a young person can inspire the world with words of hope and truth. Let's take a moment to remember Anne Frank and honor the courage of everyone who faced difficult times. The Anne Frank House stands as a symbol of hope, teaching us to cherish our freedom and to always stand up for what is right. Number 12. The Rijksmuseum. Welcome to the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, one of the greatest art museums in the world. This museum is like a big treasure box filled with amazing art and history from the Netherlands. Inside, you will find paintings, sculptures, and many beautiful objects that tell the story of the Dutch people. One of the most famous paintings in the museum is Rembrandt's Night Watch. This big painting shows a group of brave people on an important mission. The way Rembrandt used light and dark makes the picture feel alive. When you look at Night Watch, it is as if you are peeking into a moment from the past. But the Rijksmuseum has so much more to offer. As you walk through its grand halls, you will see many other works of art that capture the history and culture of the Netherlands. There are paintings of peaceful countryside scenes, busy city streets, and portraits of people from long ago. You will also find objects like old weapons, delicate jewelry, and even pieces of furniture that show how people lived hundreds of years ago. The building itself is very beautiful. Its large, bright rooms and stunning design make you feel like you are on a special adventure. Every corner of the museum has a secret waiting to be discovered. It is a place where art and history come together, and where every piece tells a story. The Rijksmuseum teaches us about the creativity and hard work of those who lived before us. It shows us that art can capture feelings, celebrate life, and help us understand our past. So, let us step inside the Rijksmuseum and explore the wonders of Dutch art and history together. Number 11. The city of Haarlem. Welcome to Haarlem, one of the most charming cities in the Netherlands. Haarlem is a city filled with old stories and warm, welcoming streets. As you wander through Haarlem, you will see beautiful historic buildings that tell tales of times long past and cozy streets that make you feel right at home. At the heart of Haarlem is the famous Grote Markt Square. This large open square has been the center of city life for many years. Here, people have gathered for celebrations, markets, and friendly meetings. The Grote Markt is lively and full of energy, where you can feel the pulse of the city's community and its rich history. Not far from the square, you will find the impressive St. Bavo's Church. This grand church is one of Haarlem's most important landmarks. With its tall, elegant tower and beautiful design, St. Bavo's Church stands proudly, reminding everyone of the city's strong traditions and deep roots. The church is more than just a building. It is a symbol of hope and faith, and it holds many memories of the people who have lived in Haarlem over the centuries. As you explore Haarlem, you will notice that every street corner and building has a story to share. The blend of old architecture with the friendly atmosphere of modern life makes Haarlem a very special place. Whether you are looking at the detailed carvings on ancient buildings or simply enjoying a quiet moment on a cobblestone street, Haarlem invites you to step back in time while enjoying the comforts of today. So, let us take a journey through Haarlem, a city that shows us how history and modern life can come together in perfect harmony. Enjoy the warm, welcoming spirit of Haarlem and let its beauty inspire you every step of the way. Number 10. The Efteling Theme Park. Welcome to the magical world of the Efteling Theme Park, a place where fairy tales come to life. In this park, every corner is filled with wonder, and every ride tells a story inspired by myths and legends. Efteling is a land of magic where both children and adults can have fun and feel like they are part of a grand adventure. Imagine stepping into a storybook where the pages come alive with color and excitement. At Efteling, you can wander through enchanting pathways, each one leading to a new tale. There are gentle rides that take you on calm, dreamy journeys, as well as exciting rides that make your heart beat faster as you twist and turn through the air. Every ride is designed to bring a piece of a magical story right before your eyes. The park is filled with delightful surprises. You might find yourself on a boat that slowly glides through a dark, mysterious forest, where hidden creatures and twinkling lights make you feel like you are in a secret world. Or perhaps you will join a merry adventure on a ride that mimics a brave hero's journey, full of twists, turns, and laughter. No matter which ride you choose, you will be surrounded by beautiful decorations, enchanting music, and scenes that spark your imagination. Efteling is not only about the rides, it is a place where you can relax and dream. The colorful gardens, playful designs, and warm atmosphere remind us that magic is all around us, even in everyday life. It shows us that every moment can be a part of a wonderful story. So, let yourself be swept away into a land of fantasy and fun at the Efteling theme park, where every visit is like opening a new chapter in a delightful fairy tale. Enjoy the magic, and let your heart smile with every ride and every story that comes to life. Number 9. The city of Maastricht. Welcome to Maastricht, one of the oldest and most charming cities in the Netherlands. As you wander through this city, you will feel as if you have stepped back in time. Maastricht is known for its cobblestone streets, which have been walked on by many generations. Every stone and every corner has a story to tell. The buildings in Maastricht are very old and full of character. Their stone walls and wooden doors remind us of a time long ago. As you walk along the narrow streets, you might imagine the sound of horse-drawn carriages and the chatter of market days from the past. This ancient city is a living history book where every building shows a piece of the Dutch story. Maastricht is not only about history, it has a vibrant cultural scene that makes the city come alive. You can find cozy cafes and lively markets where people meet and share their love for art and music. The city often holds festivals and concerts, and the streets fill with music and colorful decorations. Art galleries and small museums are scattered all around, giving you a chance to see local art and learn about the city's creative spirit. In Maastricht, old and new live together. The historic buildings and cobblestone streets blend with modern shops and restaurants, making the city a wonderful mix of the past and the present. Every visit here is like a journey through time, mixed with the energy and joy of today. So, join us as we explore Maastricht, a city that celebrates its history while welcoming the future. Feel the heartbeat of this ancient city. Enjoy its warm and friendly atmosphere, and let Maastricht inspire you with its timeless beauty and lively culture. Number 8. The Hoge Veluwe National Park. Welcome to the Hoge Veluwe National Park, the largest natural park in the Netherlands. This park is a vast and wonderful place where you can see many kinds of nature all in one spot. Here, you will find deep green forests, wide open heathlands, and soft, rolling sand dunes. Each part of the park shows us a different side of nature, making it a magical place to explore. In the forests, tall trees reach for the sky and create a cool, shady space. You might hear birds singing happily as you walk along the forest paths. The gentle rustle of leaves makes the forest feel like a quiet, peaceful world away from the busy city. Then, there are the heathlands. These are open areas filled with low-growing plants and beautiful purple heather, especially when it is in bloom. The heathlands feel like a wide, calm sea of color. They are a perfect place to sit for a moment, breathe in the fresh air, and enjoy the simple beauty of nature. The sand dunes look like soft hills made of sand that have been shaped by the wind over many years. Walking on these dunes is a fun adventure. The soft, warm sand under your feet makes every step feel like a new discovery. One of the best ways to enjoy the park is by hiking along the many trails. Each trail leads you to new surprises, whether it is a hidden corner of the forest or a quiet spot on a dune. If you love cycling, the park has special paths just for bikes. Riding along these paths, you can enjoy the wonderful views and feel the gentle breeze on your face. The Hoge Veluwe National Park is a true treasure of the Netherlands. It shows us how beautiful and peaceful nature can be, inviting everyone to slow down, explore, and enjoy every moment spent outdoors. Number 7. The city of Rotterdam. Welcome to Rotterdam, a lively city in the Netherlands, known for its modern style and busy port. Rotterdam is different from many other cities because it is full of creative, new buildings that make you feel like you're stepping into the future. Here, innovation and energy blend to create a city that is both exciting and welcoming. One of Rotterdam's most famous landmarks is the Erasmus Bridge. This graceful bridge is a true work of art. It spans across the river and connects different parts of the city. People often call it the Swan because its elegant, curved shape reminds them of a swan gliding over water. When the sun sets and the bridge lights up, it looks magical and adds a sparkle to the whole city. Another eye-catching sight in Rotterdam is the cube houses. These houses are not like ordinary homes. They are built in the shape of cubes, tilted at a playful angle. Walking past these houses feels like you've entered a world of imagination, where traditional ideas are turned upside down. The cube houses show how Rotterdam celebrates creativity and bold thinking. Rotterdam is also home to one of the busiest ports in the world. The port is a bustling hub where huge ships from all over the globe arrive to load and unload goods. It is a place full of energy and movement, symbolizing the city's important role in global trade. The busy port reminds us that Rotterdam is a city that connects people and places from everywhere. In Rotterdam, modern design meets a lively, working world. It teaches us that by embracing new ideas and bold creativity, a city can grow into a vibrant place full of life. Come along as we explore Rotterdam, a city of modern wonders and bustling energy. Number 6. The Zaanse Schans. Welcome to the Zaanse Schans, a wonderful open-air museum in the heart of the Netherlands. This special place shows us what life was like long ago. At the Zaanse Schans, you can see many old windmills and traditional Dutch houses that have been carefully preserved over time. When you visit, you will notice the tall windmills standing proudly along the river. These windmills were once used by the people to grind grain, saw wood, and even make oil. Their big turning blades remind us of the hard work and clever ideas of the past. Imagine the sound of the wind blowing through the blades as they worked day and night to help the community. Nearby, you will find beautiful old houses built in the traditional Dutch style. These houses have wooden doors, small windows, and bright colors that make them look cheerful and welcoming. As you walk along the paths, you can see how people once lived and worked. You might even learn about old crafts like making wooden clogs or crafting cheese, which were important jobs in those days. The Zaanse Schans is like a time machine that takes you back to a simpler time when nature and hard work were closely connected. It is a place where every building, windmill, and garden tells a story about the history of the Dutch people. Here, you can feel the spirit of the past and understand how people managed to build a beautiful country with their own hands. So, come along and enjoy the magic of the Zaanse Schans. Let the charming windmills and historic houses show you the proud history and traditions of the Netherlands, and inspire you with stories of creativity, hard work, and simple living. Number 5. The city of Delft. Welcome to Delft, a charming city in the heart of the Netherlands. Delft is famous around the world for its beautiful blue and white pottery, known as Delftware. This pottery is very special because it has been made for hundreds of years. The blue designs on the white clay are so pretty that people from many countries admire them. As you walk through Delft, you will notice the lovely canals that flow through the city. These canals make Delft feel peaceful and calm. The water reflects the old buildings and clear sky, giving the city a magical look. The canals have been a part of Delft for a very long time, helping people travel and trade. The city is filled with historic buildings that tell stories of the past. Many of these old houses, churches, and shops have been around for many generations. Their stone walls and wooden doors remind us of the days when Delft was a busy town full of artists and craftsmen. Every corner of Delft has a little piece of history waiting to be discovered. Besides the famous Delftware, Delft is also a place where art and creativity still shine. In small shops and museums, you can learn more about the art of making pottery and see many beautiful pieces on display. The friendly people of Delft take great pride in their traditions and welcome visitors with warm smiles. So, let us step into Delft, a city that blends art, history, and nature in a beautiful way. Enjoy the quiet canals, the ancient buildings, and the unique charm of Delft. This city shows us how creativity and history can come together to make a place truly special. Number 4. The Frisian Islands. Welcome to the Frisian Islands, a beautiful group of islands off the northern coast of the Netherlands. These islands are full of soft, sandy beaches and gentle dunes that stretch as far as you can see. They are a perfect place to take a long, peaceful walk and to watch nature in its purest form. Imagine stepping onto a warm beach where the sand feels soft under your feet. The sound of the gentle waves and the cool breeze from the sea create a calm, happy feeling. Along the beach, you will see rolling sand dunes, covered with little green plants that sway with the wind. These dunes not only look pretty, but they also protect the islands from the strong sea winds. As you explore the Frisian Islands, you will find many paths perfect for nature walks. You can wander along the beach or follow the trails that wind through the dunes. On your walk, you might see many interesting animals. Look up and you may spot birds flying high in the clear blue sky. Sometimes, if you are very lucky, you might even see seals playing near the shore or resting on the sand. The Frisian Islands are a place where nature and peace come together. They remind us to slow down and enjoy the simple beauty around us. Whether you love to walk, watch birds, or just listen to the soft sounds of the sea, these islands have something special to offer every visitor. Number 3. The City of The Hague. Welcome to The Hague, one of the most important and exciting cities in the Netherlands. The Hague is special because it is the seat of the Dutch government, where important leaders make decisions that help run the country. It is also home to the International Court of Justice, where judges from around the world work together to help keep peace and fairness. But The Hague is not only about serious work. This city has many fun and beautiful places to visit too. For example, The Hague has lovely beaches with soft sand and gentle waves. On a sunny day, you can walk along the shore, build sandcastles, or simply watch the boats sailing by. The cool sea breeze and the sound of the waves make the beach a perfect place to relax and enjoy nature. The city is also full of wonderful museums. These museums are like treasure chests filled with art, history, and interesting stories. When you visit a museum in The Hague, you can see amazing paintings, learn about old traditions, and discover fascinating objects from the past. Each museum helps tell the story of the Netherlands and shows how art and history come together in this unique city. In The Hague, you can experience both the busy work of government and the peaceful fun of a day at the beach. It is a city that shows us how important ideas and joyful moments can live side by side. Whether you are interested in learning about history, enjoying the outdoors, or just taking a peaceful walk along the coast, The Hague has something special for everyone. So, join us as we explore The Hague, a city of government, art, and beautiful beaches, where every corner has a story to share, and every visit feels like a new adventure. Number 2. The City of Leiden. Welcome to Leiden, a charming city filled with history and beauty. Leiden is very special because it is home to the oldest university in the Netherlands. For many centuries, smart students and great teachers have gathered at the University of Leiden, making it a place of learning and discovery. As you walk through the city, you will see scenic canals that twist and turn around old, beautiful buildings. These canals make the city look like a picture in a storybook. Imagine small boats gliding gently on the water, while the bright sky reflects on the calm surface. The canals have seen many years of history and are a quiet reminder of the past. Leiden is also known for its historic buildings. Many of these buildings are very old and full of character. Their stone walls and unique designs tell the stories of people who lived here long ago. Each building is like a treasure that holds memories of the city's rich history and traditions. One of the most famous and lovely spots in Leiden is the Hortus Botanicus Garden. This garden is a peaceful oasis where many different plants and flowers grow. It is a place where nature shows off its colors and shapes, and where visitors can take a quiet walk along winding paths. In the Hortus Botanicus, you can learn about rare plants and enjoy the fresh, clean air. It is a living museum that teaches us about the beauty of nature. Leiden is a wonderful mix of education, history, and nature. Every street, canal, and garden has a special story to share. So, let us explore Leiden, a city that invites us to learn, wonder, and enjoy the simple beauty of life. Number 1. The Canals of Amsterdam. Welcome to the most famous part of Amsterdam. Its canals. These canals have been part of the city since the 17th century. A long, long time ago, when Amsterdam was growing fast and needed smart ways to manage water and trade. Today, these canals are so special that they are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means people all over the world recognize their beauty and history. Imagine walking along a narrow, cobbled street that runs right next to a gentle canal. On one side, you see lovely houses with tall, pointed roofs and bright colors reflecting on the calm water. On the other, you can watch small boats glide slowly by, as if they were floating on a mirror. The soft sound of water lapping against the canal walls makes you feel calm and peaceful. Taking a boat ride on these canals is like going on a little adventure. As you sit in the boat, you can see the city from a whole new angle. The canals twist and turn through the heart of Amsterdam, showing you hidden corners, old bridges, and secret spots that you might miss when walking. The view from the water is full of surprises, and every bend in the canal reveals a bit more of the city's wonderful past and vibrant present. The canals of Amsterdam are more than just water paths. They are the lifeblood of the city, a place where history, art, and daily life all come together. Each boat ride and every stroll along the canal is a chance to see the city's soul. So, whether you are walking along the edge or gently floating by, Let the canals of Amsterdam fill you with wonder and show you the true magic of this amazing city. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful journey through the Netherlands. As we have seen, the country is filled with amazing places. From historic cities with rich traditions to natural areas that showcase the beauty of the land. Every spot we visited has its own story, a special part of the Netherlands' long and fascinating history. When you think about these places, remember that each one is a piece of a big puzzle that tells the story of a country built on creativity, hard work, and a love for nature. From the gentle flow of Amsterdam's canals to the inspiring views from ancient towers, every corner of the Netherlands has something beautiful to share. We hope that our journey has inspired you to explore more about these wonders and learn the stories behind them. There is so much more to discover. Whether you visit a busy city, walk along a quiet beach, or wander through peaceful gardens, each experience is a chance to learn, grow, and be amazed by the world around us. Thank you for exploring with us. And may your adventures continue as you seek out the magic and history of the Netherlands.